Jones Shorty.
Tonight, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 5 of the
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems...
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Lions have recovered. So this offense will head back out there. Already an excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the...
Touchdown, Giants! Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Tyreek Hill. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And his guys are going to get the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with a run by Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to right around the... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On play action, they'll throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are in. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they're down on the scoreboard, sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half, too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit, get in their grill, and then send them back out.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a play fake here on first down. Open receiver, that's Caden Smith, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it.
Touchdown, Giants! Odell Beckham, his third touchdown now. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Lions are going to take possession. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. He'll buy some time right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the center. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. He'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Still. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Beckham. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Back to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Still time to go for the win, but they've got to get up and spike it quickly. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. A 1st down carry for Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
His throw caught at about the 5. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for. On 1st and goal. They'll look to throw, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew.
I just saw it. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
today, from Stadium in New Jersey.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They'll look to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Tyreek Hill from last week. There are the numbers. He took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted.
Touchdown, Giants! Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the open. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards,
can't get away, and he he's taken down.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
16. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll go with the keeper. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
On 4th down, Joe Judge makes the decision. They're going for it.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Rolling to his left. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. His 4th touchdown on the year. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off near the 32.
And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. And going deep for Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. 2nd and 15. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You definitely won't like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off near the 34. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And the possession. 43. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd and 1.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, that was your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Saquon.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Back to throw. Connecting with Hill. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He's back to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely to get. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end. But what a game all the way through.
So for the Giants, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for Washington, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.